guys, today I'm going to show you how to properly do the hair for the 2011-2012 season for cheerleading. The first thing that I'm going to recommend you guys do is put your uniform tops on before doing your hair. The necks on the uniform tops are really tight, so you're going to have a hard time pulling the uniform top over your head once you've done your hair. There's a couple things you guys are going to need. You're going to need a comb to tease your hair. You're going to need bobby pins. You're going to need some hairspray, and I recommend keeping this in your bag along with your bobby pins for cheerleading at all times. You're going to need a hair tie. You're going to need your bow. And the last thing you're going to need, which is really important, is your straightener. I recommend going and getting a flat iron like this. I know a lot of you guys have the InStylers, but those tend not to be able to really properly straighten the hair. You can buy this one, I think, at Target. So I've already straightened my hair, and I need it to be, for whenever you guys do this, I need it to be pin straight, because your ponytails are going to be completely 100% straight. I know we did curls last year, but we're going to change it up because we changed the uniforms this year, and you're going to do completely pin straight ponytail with a bump in the front. So to start off, I straighten my hair like I said. You're going to section your hair for the bump. I do about right above your eyes, straight back. Make a section that's just about eye width. And now you have that part ready to be bumped. You're going to take the front, probably 1/4 inch of your hair, and flip it down in front of your face. And you're going to leave that part out. The rest of this, you're going to take section by section, just keep going back little by little. You're going to pick up a section of hair, so it's a thinner section than what you have. You're going to take your hairspray, spray the back, spray the front. Take your comb, and you're going to back comb down the hair. And you're creating knots, and so the hair will stand straight up. Do the same thing, take the next section. You might have to do this 2 or 3 times depending on how thick your hair is or how thin your hair is. And back comb it again. I would pack the tees in pretty tight because you guys are going to be competing, so it's easy for it to come out. Take this little last front section, and you can, I need to because my hair is so fine. Some of the girls with thicker hair don't really need to do this. Just give it a little tease, and I don't really hairspray that part because it needs, this part should be nice and smooth. Now you're going to take your hair and you're going to kind of brush it back so it lays flat, and shape it so that you can get the right shape to your bump. And once you have like the right shape of your hair and everything, you're going to take a bobby pin and you kind of twist up the ends of it, secure it with your fingers, and then you're going to put your pin in just like that. I would take maybe 2-3 pins depending on how many you're going to need to keep that bump in. And I typically use 3, maybe even 4, because you're going to be competing and bobby pins have a tendency to fall out, just like that. Now, like you can see how my bump isn't perfect. Just go through and shape it and make it the way you want to. You can pull it pieces, just get it in a pretty okay shape. Now I'm going to turn to the side. The bump starts here. Okay, I walk around cheerleading competitions, and a lot of girls will have their bump where it's flat and then it's bumped back to here. That's why I had to tease right here, just so the bump started here. Okay, so make sure that your bump starts here and it's not skewed either way. with the rest of your hair, you're going to take your hair up. My hair is kind of short, so it might not all go up in a ponytail. Um, but you're going to pull your hair up into a high ponytail. Use your comb to try and get the sides nice as possible. And you're going to pull your hair up to right behind your bobby pins. The bobby pin should be right in the middle of your head. Your ponytail is going to go right directly behind your bobby pins, right on the top part of your head. You're going to take your hair tie, secure your hair like that, smooth down the sides, and for me I'm going to clip this back part up because my hair is too short. Girls with shorter hair, if it touches your shoulders, you need to put it up like I'm doing. If it does not touch your shoulders, you can leave the rest of it down, but your hair, the front part of your hair still needs to be bumped. Okay, so now my hair is all up. What you need to do now is take your hairspray and go over any parts where there's wispies hanging down. Wispies are these little hairs that hang down here, or maybe right here, anywhere back here. You need to go around and spray all around and then smooth it like that. The next part is your bow. You're going to take your bow, and your bow comes like this. There's this little hair tie attached to the back of it. You put your bow on top of your head, and it should sit right behind your bump like that. You hold the bow in place, and then take your hair tie and just wrap it around like a normal hair tie. And then you sit your bow up behind your bump. Your tail should be out. Your bow should not be facing like this. It shouldn't be flipped over like this. Your tail shouldn't be on your bump like that. Adjust it so that it stays like this. And so you can see the tails, or you can see all parts of the bow. Then if you need to, because I know a lot of the girls have done this in the past, you can take bobby pins, and if your bow is having trouble, staying put or whatever, you can bobby pin them right here. You can use bobby pins and pin them onto the bow like that. And again, make sure you have lots of hairspray with you because you'll need it. And then you go over it one last time, and then that's the hair. This hair is for all of the teams. Tinies, minis, youth, juniors, seniors, limited travel. Every single team has this hair for this year. So it's nice and easy, and moms and dads can just get all the girls done at one time. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can ask me at the gym, or you can email me, call me, whatever you need to do. And I'll have some of this stuff available to help you guys at the competition. But they need to make sure, parents need to make sure that their girls are dressed and ready to go when we get to the competition, and I can adjust and tweak as needed. Last couple of notes, just make sure that their hair is pinned straight. Even if your hair is naturally straight and you don't think that you need to straighten it, because I know there's a couple girls on the team who have very straight hair, still go through and use a straightener and straighten it out, just so we can make sure that it's all going to stay straight for the whole entire competition. Okay, that's it. Thanks, guys.